Could I please have your name?
Richard Tester.
Yeah, Richard, you've had several amazing miracles. Just share how God has healed you.
Just through John praying, healing, and God giving me a miracle of my sight back, my weight down, my body healed.
And this, you're actually legally blind.
Basically legally blind, yeah.
Wow. And when I saw you were blind and you were paralysed in a wheelchair.
Yeah, yes.
So just how did you become paralysed and blind?
Through sarcoidosis, it just shut the nervous system down, my feelings, my bones. It went into my eyes, my ears, my nose, went into my jaw, lungs, liver, glands, everywhere.
And doctors gave you 80 months to live?
Basically 80 months to live. Just go home, sort your affairs out.
Because when I first saw you in a wheelchair, just show us this photo here.
Yeah.
Here's this photo here of you when I first saw you. You were blind and you were crippled in a wheelchair. That's amazing. And so, and then here's you. Remember, you were bleeding from the eyes.
Yeah.
And when I first saw you, there's blood coming out of your eyes. I had to, when I put my thumbs in your eyes to pray for the blindness, there had blood all over my thumbs.
Yes.
That's amazing. And to see you now.
Good day.
Because you came to Suncoast about 2.5 years ago now, at the Christian Healer Centre at Woomba, I remember.
Woomba, yeah.
And God just healed you. And you were paralysed. So was it a stroke? Was it?
Stroke. Yeah.
And you also had a shattered knee, didn't you?
Yes. No kneecap, no patella.
Was that from an accident?
That's from guys with baseball bats, 5 guys, knives and baseball bats, beating and stuff out of me, and then the sarcoid took the rest of it.
Wow, and the guys put knives in you too?
Yep.
And so you left in a wheelchair and the disease called blindness?
Blindness, paralysed.
And so how long were you in a wheelchair for?
Roughly about 7 to 8 years in a wheelchair, blind between 4 and 5 years.
That's amazing. Because you also had, you not only had a damaged back, you had a damaged knee. You were paralysed on one side from a stroke. You were blind from the bleeding that destroyed the nerves of your eyes. That's amazing. And you had diabetes too.
Diabetes, on insulin.
And you were actually grossly overweight. How much weight did you lose after prayer?
After prayer, all up, I dropped from 178 down to 106.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
It's an amazing miracle. Wow. And so what have the doctors said about this?
They sort of comment to me, but they stay off camera. They don't make a statement to the press or anything like that. It's more than supposedly their job's worth, I don't know.
Because
they're happy and they say, mate, if it's working, keep going. Because
you're actually on Today Tonight, weren't you?
Yes.
And how did Today Tonight, that news program, react to this miracle?
Well, at first they were sceptical until they saw the medical evidence and saw me. They came around to my actual house and did an interview there.
And that was on national television, wasn't it?
Yes. Yeah.
And so, what did the doctors say to Today Tonight? They actually spoke to the doctor. I think they said that they couldn't refute.
They couldn't refute what had happened. They had to say, well, there was something in it, there was something there, because no one can be paralysed for that long and blind. And then,
Well, mate, it's an amazing miracle what God's done for you.
It is.
Healed from blindness, paralysis, diabetes, smashed leg, damaged back.
Yep.
God's been good to you, hasn't He?
He's been awesome to me.
If someone else is believing for a miracle, what would you like to say to them?
Never give up. Keep trusting. Keep going with the Lord. Your time will come. You never know when. You never know where. You might get prayed for. It might take straight there. It might be a year. It might be a week. It might be a day.
Because when you turned up, you were sceptical, weren't you, to that meeting?
Very sceptical. Yep.
And you weren't expecting anything to happen.
No.
But God healed you anyway.
Yes, He did.
Well, God's good, isn't He?
Yes, He is. He
God
put
bless
me
you,
back
Richard.
in my place.
Yeah, Richard, since you were healing, you've been jogging, haven't you?
Yes, I have.
How much? Even 13 kilometres last time I saw you every morning.
Well, I've cut it down to 3 times a week. I walk from Kalanga to Caboolture.
How far is that?
It's a round trip of 32 kilometres.
Wow. Well, God bless you.
And I run in between it.
God bless you, Richard, for sharing that. Thank you. Bye.